Hello, it's Jack from Autism Plugged In, and today we're going to take a look at Simplex Spelling Advanced, which is an app made to help kids on the spectrum learn how to spell words in English and think about concepts that things aren't spelled the way they look all the time. There's the long O, the long A, and it's really a great app, and I'll show you how it works. So I'm going to bring up the app full screen. Alright, so this is the home page of Simplex Spelling Advanced, and you can see here, these are all the lessons that are provided, so you can work on any of these. And then there's the play button on the right side, and if you press that button, then you will start the lesson. So before I look at other things, I'm going to just go into a lesson, and you can see how it works. So I'm going to tap the play button.
This lesson will give you more practice with contractions. Some of the words in this list start with I, referring to oneself. I is a pronoun, but it is capitalized like a proper noun.
Alright, and you'll see this 10 out of 10 option. This gives you the option to show or not show scores.
Show scores. No scores. Show scores.
For the time being, I'm going to show scores, but you can change that if you would like. And pressing this man touching the chalkboard again will reiterate what it said earlier about contractions or whatever lesson that you're doing. And then you tap this double triangle to go forward.
I'd. I'd be happy to help you with your math. I'd.
Alright, so here you have to spell the word I'd using the apostrophe. And you'll see that if I put a letter in and not in the right order, it's going to show up as blue. So if I put in a D, you're going to see that that shows up as blue because it's saying that a D should be in the word, but it's not in the right place. If I put in a different letter, maybe an R, it'll stay red, which means that this is not a word that's in the letter anywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and spell I'd. Maybe I should capitalize that. That's why it shows up purple, because I'm not using the correct grammar. And if it's green, it shows that you got that correct. And then from there, you can move on. And this will say the word when you tap it.
I'd be happy to help you with your math. I'd.
And this button will reiterate it using it in the sentence so you know how the word is used, because just saying I'd might be confusing to kids. And we're going to move on to the next lesson.
I'll be there in just a moment. I'll.
And here you can also see there's a hint function, so I'm going to go ahead and tap that so you can see what it does. And what it does is it shows up with these cogwheels, and it also gives you the phonics of the words, and then you can go ahead and tap one of these. And it'll tell you that it's one of these choices. And if you pick the correct one, it'll show up as green in there. So I'm going to go ahead and spell I'll. So I got that right. And on the top left, there's this down arrow. And that's, you can go back to the home page. And here on the home page, the down arrow gives you settings, which you can take a look at.
Settings.
You can change the voice volume, maybe it's a little bit too loud. And there's also,
Test.
You can make it British or Canadian. And the keyboard you can change also to being ABC as opposed to QWERTY keyboards. And you can also see progress that kids have made, as well as make new users. If you look at the top here, you can see that I'm in the user Jack, but you can have multiple users on Simplex Spelling Advanced on the same device. And you can look at my progress here.
Your progress.
I haven't mastered anything yet because I've just been looking around the app, but your child will master things if they go through and do the exercises. And again, I really like this application, and I would encourage you to try it out. and the link to the full review is in the description. So thanks for watching.